This Walther model PPK bearing serial number 390085K represents a piece of history from World War II Germany. Manufactured in 1942, this compact semi-automatic pistol was produced by Waffenfabrik Walther in Zella-Mehlis, Thuringia, Germany. During this period, the Walther PPK was a popular sidearm used by various branches of the German military, including the police. The left side of the slide proudly displays the iconic Walther banner logo, along with the markings Waffenfabrik Walther, Zella-Mehlis, Thur, Walther's patent cal, 765 M per M, and the model designation PPK. These markings are indicative of its origin and model. The right side of the slide and the frame behind the trigger both bear the serial number 390085K, ensuring proper identification. Notably, this firearm features the Eagle N proof marks on both the right side of the barrel and the right side of the slide. These proof marks were indicative of German military acceptance during the wartime production era. On the left side of the frame, you will find the eagle over a swastika next to the letter C, which is a police acceptance stamp. This signifies that this particular Walther PPK was issued to the German police force during World War II, a significant piece of historical context. The pistol retains its original blue finish, albeit with some wear and oxidation due to age and use. The grip is a one-piece grey checkered plastic with the Walther banner logos across the tops, showcasing minor handling wear and slight warping at the corners due to shrinkage. The bore remains bright and rifling sharp, with no signs of erosion. Adolf Hitler's last days in the Berlin bunker, culminating in his suicide on April 30, 1945, offer a glimpse into the dramatic conclusion of World War II. In June 1945, the Soviets, in a false announcement, claimed that Hitler's remains had not been located, sparking a wave of unfounded Hitler sightings across Europe. Allied officers diligently sought to confirm Hitler's death by interrogating members of his inner circle who had been with him during those fateful days. The historian Hugh Trevor Roper, a British military intelligence officer during the war, conducted investigations based on these accounts to establish the circumstances surrounding Hitler's demise. In 1947, he published his findings in the book The Last Days of Hitler to counter claims that Hitler might still be alive and hiding in the West. By April 1945, as 2.5 million Russian soldiers advanced toward Berlin, Hitler had retreated to the bunker. The Red Army reached the city center within weeks, and the sounds of artillery fire reverberated within the Führerbunker. In the early hours of April 28, 29, Hitler dictated his political and personal will to Gertrude Traudl-Junger, one of his secretaries, and subsequently married Ava Brown, his mistress. Witness accounts recall that the newlyweds emerged from the map room, where the ceremony took place, accompanied by key figures such as Joseph Goebbels, Magda Goebbels, and Martin Bormann. Hitler's personal secretary, Gerda Christian, noted Ava's wedding ring and extended her congratulations. A somber atmosphere permeated the celebration as Hitler openly admitted that the war was lost. He confided to Junger that the wedding had been emotionally significant, but he saw death as a form of personal redemption from a difficult life. Preparations for the end were underway. On the morning of April 29th, news arrived of Mussolini's execution by Italian partisans, reinforcing Hitler's resolve not to face a similar fate. Hitler's SS bodyguards destroyed his personal papers, and orders were given to poison his dog, Blondie, and Ava Brown's spaniel. By April 30th, Russian forces were closing in on Potsdamer Platz, and battle sounds surrounded the bunker. Hitler went from room to room, shaking hands with everyone except his immediate staff, offering words of encouragement and gratitude. In the morning of April 30th, the inevitable moment arrived. Ava Brown expressed her preference to die there rather than escape. Junger and Christian requested poison capsules, and Hitler obliged, apologizing for the grim parting gift. Ava gave Junger her fur coat as a keepsake and bid farewell, stating, "It is finished, goodbye." Hitler and Ava retreated to their rooms for the last time. That afternoon, Hitler shot himself while Ava consumed the poison capsule he had provided. Their lifeless bodies were carried to a garden outside the bunker's door. Witnesses saw Goebbels, Bormann, and others pour petrol over the bodies, which were then set ablaze.